arcade heroes.
Joining the Arsenal's Zombieland Headshot Fever, a game that I thoroughly tore apart because I think it's garbage. Don't know why anybody lauded any praise whatsoever on that one. Was this better game called Synth Riders, a dance action rhythm game. And so this one, as it says, it's a rhythm game with virtual reality. This exists on home VR setups. I'm not sure exactly which headsets it's compatible with, but this follows the Arsenal's pattern of licensing something from home and bringing it into the arcade. This is particularly available in what they call their monolith cabinet, where instead of having this arm with the cable of the headset attached to it from above to prevent the headset and the controllers from falling to the ground, now they can fall to the ground, but it makes it a bit cheaper, quite a bit cheaper than what they had previously. Now, of course, with any of these monolith cabinets, that is, to me, one of the bigger sticking points is the possibility that the hardware will be dropped on the ground. As an arcade operator with light gun games and seeing my light guns dropped on the floor, sometimes pretty hard, practically thrown on the floor many times, and that eventually causing them to break. That's where I'm very leery when I see that sort of design. But anyways, beyond that sort of issue, I mean, the game being, again, based on something that's pre-existing, there's no frame rate issues for this one like there are in Zombieland, and it being a rhythm game that's not yet another derivative of Beat Saber is a bonus as well. The main problem with this one, as you can see, is that the reaction time, or I guess you could say the input lag, between those little orbs where you have to hit the notes or follow the streams is not quite so fast as you would expect it to be with your typical arcade rhythm game. And so to me, maybe that's something that is an issue with the original game. I don't know, since I've not played it on home VR, but it seems to me that could use some adjusting, some improvement there. But as this kid shows, it's playable for sure. It's just not being able to hit those beats exactly. And of course, it doesn't work out like a typical arcade rhythm game where you're dancing around. This is more swooshing around, and but you're still moving around. It's still giving you some exercise, I guess you could say, compared to maybe your typical VR game. Not sure. But anyway, that is the second offering from the Arsenal. And again, they used to have Beat Saber Arcade, but they lost that license due to Facebook not wanting anybody else to have it in any other format, I guess. And so this is a good alternative to that if you're looking for a VR arcade rhythm sort of thing. That's all for this one. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.